Hope you are doing well. Today, horror incident about unseen entity or demon. This is a story about Allison's maternal uncle. Allison shared an incident from her parents' town that happened to her uncle. It was an old story from a time when horses were used for transportation. One night, after dropping his brother at the bus stop, Allison's uncle was returning home late. The night was dark and quiet, and the only sound was the soft clopping of his horse's hooves on the dirt road. As he passed by a small lake, he felt the urge to stop and rest for a while. The lake was calm, and the moonlight reflected on its surface, making it look like a shimmering mirror. Allison's uncle dismounted from his horse and walked towards the edge of the lake. He bent down and started playing with the sand near the water. He enjoyed the cool sensation of the sand slipping through his fingers and the gentle lapping of the water against the shore. He spent a few minutes there, lost in thought, before deciding it was time to head home. When he returned home, his sister noticed something different about him. His usually cheerful demeanor was replaced with a distant, almost eerie expression. He didn't talk much and seemed to be in a daze. His sister felt uneasy but thought he might just be tired from the long day. A few hours later, his sister couldn't find him in the house. She called out his name, but there was no response. Just as she was about to check outside, she heard mysterious noises coming from the storage room. The noises were strange, like someone whispering and making odd, muffled sounds. Curious and worried, she cautiously approached the storage room and opened the door. To her shock, she found her brother inside, behaving strangely and making those odd noises. He was muttering incoherently, and his eyes had a wild look. It was as if he was a different person altogether. The family was terrified and didn't know what to do. They decided to call the local priest, hoping he could help. The priest arrived and observed Allison's uncle for a while. He then announced that a female spirit had possessed him. The priest asked the female spirit why she had possessed Allison's uncle. The spirit, speaking through him, explained that her children were sitting under a tree by the lake when he threw sand at them, making her very angry. The priest listened patiently and then explained to the spirit that humans cannot see spirits and that Allison's uncle wouldn't have thrown sand if he had known. The priest asked the spirit to forgive Allison's uncle and leave his body. However, the spirit was determined to punish him to make him remember what he had done. With a fierce expression, she threw him against a wall, leaving a mark on his face that he still has to this day. After this final act, the spirit left his body, and Allison's uncle collapsed to the floor, exhausted but free. The mark on his face served as a permanent reminder of that fateful night. It's my advice, if you ever visit, remember to be careful around the river and the forest. For the spirits that are hungry for fear always inquire about the house before move-in. Keep yourself and others safe from any type of scary activity. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.